Rebecca refused to go above 70% quality. She said she can only put in 14 hours, then she's out of here on this prog rock nonsense. But good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rising Star 2 here in the apartment of the ridiculous decorative Daves, where Plan A continues. Plan A, going out, doing small local gigs, just keeping the money ticking along, keeping our face out there, coming home, practicing the songs that we've got, and when they're at best skill, going out and recording them, because we've got a very uneventful month this month, and a completely uneventful month next month. But after that, holy McMoly, we are on tour in the Learning Geography and Rocking Tour for the entire month of June. When we get back from that, the new album drops, as the kids say they would. The studio will be ready for our new album, and we will be ready to put it out. So back to Plan A. We've got a gig tomorrow in Connecticut. Just a tiny little thing, no big deal. Let's close out the night with a little bit of practice, and then we'll go to Connecticut tomorrow. Let's just get a few of the things that we're not really super good at yet. Smashing things and screaming nicely, Alicia's little contribution to the hardcore scene of the mid-80s. The Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street. Oh, why do I want to tag this? Why do I want to tag this? I'm going to tag this green. I don't know why. And I'm going to tag it with Canadians, because the Canadians just love us. And an airplane and this award. I don't know what I'm tagging there, but yeah. We've won an award for being on a green plane in Canada. The Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street and Closer to the Spleen, Brad's prog rock contribution. Shut up, Brad. Closer to the Spleen has a 24-minute drum solo, Brad. 24 minutes. The rest of us go and get a sandwich while you're doing that. And of course, our latest song, Her Tin Bees, a random but very, very good song with a quality of 37. Not our highest, but not our worst. Her Tin Bees. Let's get all of those practiced. Just one night, please. That's all. 24 minutes, Brad. 24 minutes. Oh, our manager's on the phone here. The Lucinda Weed Theater. Yeah, that's usually a really good gig. Yeah, $1,575 for that, a venue capacity of 1,000. Absolutely, we will book that. And Portland, Maine, back at the Pampered Sense. That place loves us. Very little money, but it's worth going out there anyway. All right, thank you so much. Everyone in the comments is desperate for me to fire our manager. I just can't do it. He's been with us since we were popular enough to get a manager. I just can't bring myself to let him go. I love the guy. Third on the bill? Are you insane? We have to warm up for Wash Around the Committee? They're nobodies. I've never even heard of them before. You find me Wash Around the Committee. You find me a song in French for French Canadians that kills it on every single set, and then I'll think about warming up for you. Wow, 3,000 attendance here. 3,000 people, and let me tell you, they ain't here to see those other bands, alright? They're here to see Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians, because I just betcha, that's gone up again in popularity. $2,000 for that. Very, very nice. Actually, a good chunk on endorsement there, too. +5 popularity. +5 popularity on Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians. That's what I'm talking about. Warming up for those nobodies. And Rebecca got a bit of a level up out of that too. All right, what can we do with that? You're already amazing, Rebecca. I don't even know what else I could do with you. I'm going to put just a couple of points into music and a point into playing. That'll be 50 with your gear. And just keep that production one more point up. Pretty soon it's going to be maxed out there. Yeah, I think that's solid. You're just amazing. You just continue to be you all the time, and we will be just fine with that. Okay, back to the practice space. We could do, say, 2 more nights. Actually, do 3, because we can get to New Hampshire. New Hampshire's up the street. That's about a half hour. Actually, where is it in New Hampshire? Manchester? Okay, more like an hour. Yeah, not expecting a lot here. 550 capacity, which, you know, we would have begged to do 550 capacity in the early days of the ridiculous decorative Daves, but this is a little low rent now. We'll just keep the same set. It's good enough. No reason to mess with it. Let's just get this show on the road here. Sorry, very, very tiny crowd. We're not as into this as we were at the huge theater with 3,000 people, but we're going to rock your faces off nonetheless. Now, back home after that, nothing really eventful at that gig. Sold some shirts, made a tiny little bit of money, nothing worthwhile mentioning. What have we got? Oh, back to the Careful Trade. We literally just came from there. Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, we will do this one. We're definitely going to do this one. All right. And then I'd actually like you to chill a little bit. I'd actually like to spend next month just practicing and recording. So I am going to have you... you know what? Work on some endorsements, I guess. That'll keep you busy anyway, keep you earning your fee. All right, let's get back home, back into the practice space again. How are we doing on the songs that we are practicing right now? So give me my play skill, please. Well, actually, let's just go to the practice space because that's going to give me all the information that I need to know. We should take a new band photo at some point. That's definitely got to happen. All right, back to the practice space. Where are we at here? Playing skill. All right, so where is her Tin Bees at? 69 playing skill. It's not bad. People really want us to play that better, though. Every gig we open with that, and it's not cutting it. People aren't into our low playing skill. Throw some other stuff on here, too. Definitely we need to talk about Ashton, because we need to talk about Ashton. Ashton, everyone is extremely suspicious that you've been behaving yourselves for the past couple of episodes. Extremely suspicious. We suspect things. We don't know what, Ashton, but we suspect things. Okay, I can do not much, actually. Let's just do a couple of days. Will that get me through to where I want to be with that next gig? Probably. Wow, I Have No Face and I Must Rock is still climbing. We've cracked the top 1,500. My goodness, we are on a bit of a roll these days. You know what I'd like? I'd like to be able to release a single. Like just a single record. I would love to put Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians out as a single. Maybe you could even do like a B-side. You could put out like 2 songs as one record. I mean, people even do that anymore. I don't know if that's a thing. It was a thing. Anyway, I'd like to be able to do that. I regret being tied down to this record contract now, where they want their album at a certain time. Otherwise, everyone's going to hate it. I'd like to just start releasing our own albums. I think we're going independent after this. We're forming our own label. Rebecca, you're in charge of that. All right, what nonsense are we opening up for today? Oh, at least we're in the middle of the bill. Okay, at least we're in the middle of the bill. That's not bad. 9 songs to do here. What can we bang out fairly well these days? What could we put in here? Too Tired to Trash the Place. Not a bad idea. I'd like to put in Rock Your Face Off Extreme Kitty Mix, but we already have a Rock Your Face Off in here. Let's put in the O Canada Extreme Kitty Mix. That's going to go over pretty well. How about we need to talk about Ashton and Too Tired to Trash the Place? And let's, of course, obviously close with the Rock Your Face Off Geography Mix, because we always close with Rock Your Face Off. Nice little chunk of money there, $1,100. No surprise, +1 popularity. We're pretty used to seeing that. 51 shirts sold. We made as much money in shirts as we did in the gig pay. Very, very nice indeed. New York just loves us. And Brad gets a level up out of that. All right, if I can peel you away from Peter Gabriel Genesis albums, Brad, let's start to deal with that if we could. You're already maxed out in music. Nothing I can do there. How about we just dump it 100% into playing? We are, again, making more and more difficult songs to play, so we may as well keep that playing skill going up. Okay, back to Plan A. Where are we going this weekend? Maine and then New Hampshire. That's fine. That's fine. Back to Plan A. And once more back to the Pampered Sense. My goodness, these guys request us a lot. Ooh, all right. Well, we're here, guys. We're in Maine. Hi. Hi. Anyone who doesn't have faces, welcome back. And anyone who does have faces, don't get used to that. What are we doing here? 6 songs? All right, let's just get rid of a bunch of this. And we'll keep it just like that. Show me Sorry About the Sync. Oh, that is very, very high quality. Yeah, we will definitely keep that in there. Yeah, 76 quality on that. That's good. Wow, 44 popularity on Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians. Holy moly, that thing is a juggernaut. Check that. 45 popularity on ground control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians. Okay, solid show. Solid show. Nothing particularly extraordinary, but a very, very solid show there. All right, I think we are right off to... Yeah, you know what? Let's just swing to New Hampshire now. There's no real reason to go home. We're just going to be told to go back out on the road to New Hampshire. So I'm just going to drive up and over the sidewalk here and head down back to Manchester. Another week and we've climbed 127 positions again. Could we crack the top 1K with I Have No Face and I Must Rock? It's possible. I don't even care about the $178. I'll pay you $178 to climb 127 positions to 1359. That is a good deal. Okay, where are we at? Show me my song list, please. Show me my best recordings. What have we not recorded lately? What do we have no recordings of? Gazing at Brad. 21 quality, which is low for us right now, but that's still a solid quality. It's not nothing. Surprise the Giraffe we have not recorded. Yeah, that is... Again, it's a prog rock nightmare, but Brad loves it, and it's pretty good. Rebecca hates that song. She really... It's the guitar on that is just ridiculous. I don't even know how Brad designed it, basically. But yeah, Rebecca... Just don't tell Brad, but Rebecca really hates playing that song. She's going to hate recording it even more. How about... Well, we need to talk about Ashton. If we could practice that up a little bit more, get that to 100, I'd be very, very solid with that. Why don't we go record Surprise? I'm sorry, Rebecca. I'm so sorry about this. We're going to go... I'm very sorry, Rebecca. We're going to go record Surprise the Giraffe. Rebecca, stop looking at me like that. I know it's a very, very tricky guitar piece. Rebecca refused to go above 70% quality. She said she can only put in 14 hours, then she's out of here on this prog rock nonsense. But 1344 to record it, I think that's fine. Take us a day to do it, but it's another good song in the bank. Eamon from the Unstable Bird is on the phone. Do we know you? Have we played with you before? Got a gig that you thought we might be interested in. What led you to that erroneous conclusion, Eamon? Yeah, sure, broadly. Manchester, New Hampshire, sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now, when is that again? Show me next month, please. Okay, it's next Friday. Well, this coming Friday, really. Okay, great. Back to plan A. Let's get some more songs practiced up right up until that gig. Let's put a whole bunch of stuff on the list here. So give me my playing skill. What are we not super awesome at yet? Yep, we need to talk about Ashton in there. And basically almost anything that it's a pretty high quality. We're just going to practice everything we... You know what? Throw it all in there. Throw everything in there. The original Rock Your Face Off with a quality of 4. Our signature song. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Great. That maxed out Gazing at Brad at 100. And a lot of the other ones are right behind it. So Smashing Things and Screaming nicely. Her Tin Bees and the Cow Lies Down on West 34th Street. Shut up, Brad. I gave you a little thing about a plane on it. Is all at 98, 99. Yeah, we're going to have these so solid by the time that record comes around. We've got to get up to New Hampshire playing with Eamon and whatever his nonsense band is called. Apparently this lady is thinking about happiness. That's new. What is even more new is the fact that I can read her mind. I did not realize I was a telepath. Can I see what you're thinking about? If I go up right next to you? No, you're thinking about happiness. How about you? You're also thinking about happiness. You are not... You're thinking about education. I think I've got a couple of songs that might fit that bill, Frank Zappa. So you are thinking about destitution? Okay, bad night for you. You are amazing. You should join the Ridiculous Decorative Daves. I can't even with that outfit and the hair and the make... Come, I want to see you. Come here. I can't jump in this game. If Frank Zappa, could you move out of the way? Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I don't want to look at Ashton. Oh, you. You have got to join my band. We're back home. I'm just going to run into Mario's Deluxe Music here and just see if the gang need anything at all. Ashton, how's your string situation here? Yep, you have an assortment, but not a lot. Anything really good here? +4 playing. Yeah. Those Darkos are really good. Okay, get a few of those. That's fine. Brad, how's your drumstick situation? That's always an issue. You have virtually none left. Okay, well, we'll definitely want some of those. What's in the pricey range? Endorsement value, that is nice. I'd love to see something with a playing skill. +1. Okay, +2 stage presence. I guess the +1 is about as good as I'm going to get. Get a bunch of those, please. And Rebecca, how's your string situation here? How are we looking? You've got, well, very little. Very little. Okay, you definitely need something then. What's the expensive one? Stage, playing, nothing, nothing, nothing. Endorsement value. Actually, that's a very good endorsement value. $8 on those. Get a couple of those. Not gonna lie. Would be okay to make an extra few bucks. And get a few of the ones with playing. Okay. All right. May 5th. We have nothing on the calendar. Nothing. We are going to do basically nothing but practice. What I'll have to be careful of is this going to start to bum people out. They're not going to be happy because we're just cooped up in the practice space for a month. Ashton, I'm looking in your direction. But it's going to happen. This is what we're going to do. So everything, we definitely don't need to practice her 10 Bs. That is fine. I may as well just get that last point on smashing things and screaming nicely, and then everything else. So how about we did 7 days? Well, 8. 8's even better than 7. 81 positions up to 1278. I think we could crack the top 1,000 with this. I don't know what's doing this, except maybe that we're going out so much and just getting our music out there. Maybe that's inspiring sales of our first album. And I'm totally okay with that. It's an amazing album. I mean, our sophomore album is just going to blow people's minds. They think they know what the Ridiculous Decorative Daves is all about, but this is going to be the difference between Nirvana's Nevermind versus Nirvana's In Utero. Yes, I know darn well Nirvana had a first album before Nevermind, but Nevermind versus In Utero is how our first versus second album is going to go. It's just going to wreck people. It's going to be amazing. And you know what? Is there anything better that we could do apart from keep practicing? We must have nailed a bunch of things right now after doing that. So, yeah, these ones, let's put Too Tired to Trash the Place in there, and Rhyme of the Ancient Marinator, and the O Canada Extreme Kitty Mix. I mean, we are going to be primarily appealing to Canadians on the next album. That's obviously going to have Ground Control to Major Tom in French for French Canadians. So we'll probably want to put the O Canada Extreme Kitty Mix with the rock spelling on there too. And we need to talk about Ashton. You know what, guys? Another 8 days of practice. Or 9. 9's even better than 8, which was better than 7. No, 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 this is not happening. This is not happening. This is the worst thing in the world for the Ridiculous Decorative Daves. Note the blank spot in the bottom corner there. Rebecca has quit. Rebecca quit the band because she was really unhappy about staying in the practice space and playing Brad's ridiculous songs, Brad. This is not happening. This is not happening. This is all fine. Everything is 100% fine. I've lost an amazing producer and one of the key members of the band. Yeah, Ashton, I'm looking in your direction when I say that. I've lost Rebecca. Rebecca has quit. This is the very, very worst thing in the world. Oh, no, it couldn't have been Ashton. No, no, no. We could suffer the loss of Ashton. We've almost pushed Ashton out the door a couple of times. But no, no, no. It had to be Rebecca. Rebecca has quit. Rebecca was amazing. Rebecca was cool. Rebecca was just awesome. And Rebecca has quit. I don't really know what to do about this. We're going on tour soon. We've got 2 weeks and we're going on tour. We can't do this tour without Rebecca. She's like the focal point of the band. Sorry, Alicia. But, you know, she kind of is. She's amazing. And she's an amazing producer. Who's going to produce our records? Who's going to do anything at all around here? Was this because I made you play Brad's song and record it? Do I have a window? I'm so sorry, Rebecca. Please come back. Okay. This is all going to be fine. This is all going to be 100% fine. I'm just going to sort of pace back and forth in the apartment here. It's all fine. Everyone, no, Alicia, Ash, and Brad, just go to your rooms. I can't even with you right now. All right. Okay. Focus. First off, we're going to need a new guitarist. It's got to happen. Got to play our songs. Secondly, that guitarist has got to get freaking amazing at playing our songs really quickly because we're on tour in 2 weeks. Thirdly, I need a producer again. Thank God we got all those songs recorded before she... I'm very sorry, Rebecca. Are you out there? You in your car? I noticed you took some money when you left. That's fair. And that is clearly where I have to leave it on Rising Star 2 for today. Obviously, we're in crisis mode. Obviously, everything is crumbling right now. Obviously, the ridiculous decorative Daves are at a very, very weird juncture. But we've got to pick it up again. We've got a tour to do. We've got an album to release. This has happened to bands before, just not with the quality of Rebecca. All right. We're going to call it on Rising Star 2 for today. We're going to come back next time. We're going to be focused. We're going to figure out what to do. Ashton, just stay in your room. I don't even want to see your face right now. Should have been you. And we'll pick up some more of Rising Star 2 again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know when those alarm company advertisements say, somebody's the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds? It's these guys. It's the Powells. They are, in fact, the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds because, me. Pablo here is looking for a little favor. Little financial favor from El Devo Magnifico. Citizens Tropico, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program.